So what I'm going to be playing is Sokoban. Uh, it's actually called something like Saidai Shijo, Sokoban. No Sokoban, so it's like history's greatest warehouseman. Um, but what is Sokoban? So Sokoban is a game created in 1982 or 1983 in Japan by a company called Thinking Rabbit. And in fact, if you look at the back of the Japanese box, I think maybe even the back of the American one, you will notice that Thinking Rabbit is actually credited. So this is a pretty interesting interview with the founder of Thinking Rabbit, Hiroyuki Imabayashi, in a Japanese magazine called Login. And as for how old this is the December 1983 issue of Login magazine, so it's even a little bit older than me. Uh, and Thinking Rabbit is probably best known in the West for the venerable puzzle game Sokoban, but they're prolific in many other areas, notably adventure games. The original editorial commentary is closely woven into the interview text, so I've left it in. With the release of the puzzler Sokoban in May, and the detective adventure Kageyana Satsujin Jiken in August, Thinking Rabbit has established themselves as a software developer dedicated to creating highly polished games that appeal to the unabashed computer hobbyist. The company was founded by Hiroyuki Imabayashi, a game designer who is on a slightly different wavelength from the prevailing PC syndrome we often see today. Thinking Rabbit's offices are located in the Bedtown district of Takarazuka in Hyogo Prefecture. The staff members, all friends of Imabayashi, all have separate careers but continue to work in software planning and game development from their homes. That's especially notable because, like, most game development in Japan, it's usually, one of the Tokyo, Kyoto, Osaka. Despite being a brand new company, established only 6 months ago, the work contracts have been flooding in, and their business has been a success so far. And here's a photo of the man himself, Hiroyuki Imabayashi. And he says, about 3 years ago, a friend brought his new Sharp MZ computer over to my house. He just bought it and wanted to show off. When he went home, he decided to leave it at my house because it was too heavy. Little did I know, but that day would mark the beginning of everything for me. Though Imabayashi did not know a thing about computers back then, he had taken the first step on the road to becoming a game designer. His new machine immediately captivated him, and he spent the next 3 days and 3 nights glued to the screen, holding the manual in one hand as he typed away. The result would be the first game he ever programmed, a simple action game where you try to maneuver a parachuting character to his landing coordinates. Imabayashi had quite literally been sitting on his tatami mat in front of his computer for 3 days straight. When he tried to get up, he found his legs couldn't support him. Soon after, he went and bought a PC 8001 for himself. He created 5 or 6 games for it. Imabayashi. Even now, when I turn on my computer, I feel like a vast alternate dimension is expanding before me. I love how computers ask you to use both your left and right brain. When I first touched a computer, I realized right away, here was a hobby I could lose myself in for my entire life. I had no idea I'd end up being so swamped with work like this, though. One of the first games Thinking Rabbit made for the PC 8001 was an early version of their first commercial release, the smash hit Sokoban. The content is almost the same, but it had only 5 characters and used plain circles, squares, and X's. It was shared privately among Imabayashi's circle of friends, who would gather at his house to play it. An amazing sense for game design was already on full display at this early juncture, just 3 years ago. Imabayashi. My wife's family owned a record shop down the street, and they brought up the idea of setting up a little computer corner in their store. I didn't have any direct hand in it, but once they had it going, a customer saw Sokoban and remarked, "This game would be a hit," which encouraged me. And here's the original cassette tapes for Sokoban. Using the PC 8801, which had been set up in the shop, Imabayashi finalized the design and improved the graphics of Sokoban, creating a total of 20 levels. Today, the software contests held by various magazine publications are quite popular for new and inspiring programmers. But Imabayashi had something else in mind. He decided to do everything himself, dubbing the tapes, creating the software packaging, and handling the sales too. Imabayashi. I don't think leaving the entire sales side to someone else is a good idea. In my case, I figured I'd only ever be selling this single game, so I decided to do it all myself. I wasn't thinking at all about starting my own computer software company. Well, starting a company of my own someday had been a long held dream of mine, though I didn't particularly care what kind of company. But yeah, I never talked about starting a software company specifically. Sokoban was a new type of puzzle game that didn't fit into any of the vaguely defined genres at the time. It was and continues to be a hit. And today, Thinking Rabbit is incorporated as a limited company. It was this one brave plunge that made Imabayashi's dream a reality. Imabayashi. This business is unique in that you don't need much capital to get into it. It's relatively easy. I was able to start out using my own savings. It's far better to put that money to use and have unique experiences than to just let it sit there in a bank, right? It's not like the amount of money you can make before you're 30 is some massive sum anyway. It can quickly be replaced later in life. After making some games on my PC 8001, I replaced it with an Apple. The Apple impressed me, and the games were amazing. It had a big influence on me. For adventure games, I like stuff like Wizard and the Princess and Cranston Manor. The strategy games I find boring and tedious, though. I just can't enjoy games without graphics. Kagiana Satsujin Jiken has over 80 images. And it's saying how, like, the Kagiana Satsujin Jiken is like a locked room style murder mystery game where you try to find proof of who committed the murders and get them to confess. He's also talking about how he wanted to have more an open-ended system, but he decided to use the space for graphics instead. So... But this line is kind of cute about it. The Japanese vocabulary can be something of a stumbling block in writing these games. But there's a middle school student who managed to solve it in just 4 days. Our telephone hint line gets about 10 calls a day. It's not an official part of our business yet, so sometimes I give out the hints myself, which I enjoy. It's a lot of fun for me to hear what players couldn't figure out. Right now, Imabayashi is preparing to work on some new games, and also helping out with ports of Sokoban for the PC 6001 MK2, the MZ2000, and the X1. Imabayashi is also planning to release a Sokoban Part 2 for sale as well. Imabayashi. The Part 2 is really cool. When I made Sokoban, I created all the maps myself, but this time I had a friend create them. Sokoban is sort of like Sume Shogi, so I think it's great to have multiple people making their own problems up. Part 2 will also include a utility program for users to make their own levels. There was a programmer I know who works for a certain developer, and when he was telling me how much of a culture shock Sokoban was to him when he first saw it. You see, the programming on Sokoban is exceedingly simple, and while programming requires a certain level of technique, that technique can also get in the way. If you don't use it right, you can get lost in the labyrinth of technology. To be perfectly honest, I'm not the best programmer. I consult with our staff a lot. But technology is something you can buy with money, so I'd rather people focus on developing their ideas. And enjoying themselves, that's the most important thing. Thinking Rabbit currently employs 5 people, including Imabayashi. There's an expert assembler, a person very good with hardware, another programmer, and a designer. They get together on Saturday nights to share ideas and then work late into the early hours of the morning refining their plans and ideas. The most striking feature of Imabayashi's games is their distinctive atmosphere. They have a simplicity and unpretentious individuality not found in commercial games. They somehow feel a bit different from products of the television generation. Imabayashi. Even back when I was creating games just as a hobbyist, I didn't pay much attention to other games. Now I keep tabs of them, of course, but it depresses me. There's so many good games out there. When I get a phone order for one of our games, though, my spirits are lifted again. It's that pattern, rinse and repeat. I don't read computer magazines at all either, or any magazine for that matter. Almost all of my reading is dedicated to novels. I love science fiction and Arthur C. Clarke. His book Rendezvous with Rama is excellent. I also like Masaki Yamada and Colin Wilson. Robert Heinlein, too. And here's him posing in front of a few PCs in his wife's family's record store. I was surprised to hear that magazines and mass media have little interest for Imabayashi. He lives a life dedicated to his own individual passions and pursuits. Imabayashi also explained his passion for board games and card games. He enjoys the bargaining and strategizing, and what appears human psychologist is another big interest. The world of the mind, inner psychology. Since high school, I've wanted to go to India, and I've always been interested in Buddhism. I get passionate about things easily, I guess. I've read the books of Bhagwan, Sri Rajneesh, Osho, too. There's a lot of Indian culture that I'm interested in. You only get one life, and while I'm here, I'd like to spend it learning about all the other ways people live and exist on this planet. Imabayashi explained that he wants to create a game that would stimulate the deeper parts of human awareness. Ideally, it would be software that would induces a state of autogenic training in the individual. It wouldn't be explicitly guided meditation, but merely by playing the game, you would subliminally ascend to a higher state of consciousness. Personally, I'm a very incomplete, imperfect human being, but I'm always striving toward an ideal. I like to think of computers as fulfilling the role of a conduit for basic knowledge. Despite such a lofty goal, we still haven't ventured far outside the realm of video games, though. Yeah. And is explaining his plans, including creating a new brand called Hopping Rabbit to market and release action games. I'm more stunned by how energetic and prolific Imabayashi is, and much more, these aren't merely pie in the sky plans, but are well on their way to being real releases. Imabayashi. There's this card game I love called Dragon Master. Stuff like that and novels too. They're the root of my inspiration. But I don't want to just convert them as is to computer games. That would be boring, and I'd rather make full use of all of the computer's various powers and functions. After leaving photography school, Imabayashi worked in a variety of different jobs, but it seemed he didn't last long as a salaryman, and instead decided to pursue experiences more in line with his own hobbies and interests. As Imabayashi talked, I was left impressed by the mental fortitude he showed in overcoming timidity and doubts. Imabayashi, there's that phrase, anything is possible if you truly want it. I want everyone to try new, different things. If you have an enterprising mindset as you go through life, then trying new things is a form of studying. With commerce, too. Say your business fails and you lose $20,000 or $30,000, well, that too was an invaluable lesson. You can always make the money back. It wasn't a waste. But you've got to get passionate about something. If you've got the passion, the money will follow. So I think that by using your money, not hoarding it, your path will become clear. If you do nothing, nothing will happen. Don't get too hung up on one thing, though. I don't let myself get fixated on computers either. Who knows? I may someday end up doing something else. At the end of the day, I only want to do what I find fun. Yeah. So that's the creator of Sokoban and Hiroyuki Imabayashi. And here's the link to the interview if you're interested in reading it yourself or just want to look up some of the links. And generally an interesting guy. Seems pretty cool. Definitely like not your typical like computer science, developer that you'd expect someone to be. And yeah, he is the guy who created Sokoban. Even though that so we're going to be pushing a lot of boxes. But before we push a lot of boxes, we are going to do a box art comparison. So Shove It is not the original Sokoban game, but yes, this interview that I just read is about the original Sokoban game. So yeah, as you can see, like the Japanese box art, it says Sokoban. There's a bit of a pre-title to it, but like yeah, it's Sokoban. But like I don't know if Sokoban was well known in the U.S. At this point in time in 1989, 1990. So they called it Shove It, the warehouse game. And of course he's dreaming of like money, car, and getting the girl because, gotta have that straight male fantasy, I guess. But anyway, I give it to the US on this one. Yeah, it's like they have their priorities. even if they're, you know, not realistic ones. And I do want to read the manual because they actually came up with a story and it's just kind of funny. Rendezvous with Rama is a great book. Okay, I'll have to read it sometime. So Shove It, the warehouse game. You're Steve Dorr, the warehouseman, an over-muscled, intelligent type of guy with a taste for hard work. Around the docks, actually, let's get this in the scene. Boom. Around the docks, they like you because you can shove the crates and boxes into place in even the most crowded and confusing warehouses. You've been working overtime lately because you want a new sports car. The problem is this girl. You've got an ordinary car. It used to be everything you wanted. But one day you were out for a cruise and saw the girl of your dreams. She was beautiful. You asked her to go for a ride, and she was about to go when this idiot with a fancy red sports car drove up out of nowhere. Of course, the girl thought she would look better in the sports car, so you were left eating the idiot's dust. Though the hair rose in the back of your neck, you kept your cool and began considering your options. The obvious thing would be to dump the girl like that, but you see her as a challenge. Oh my god, this is so wrong. Okay, let's get through this. This is like so funny and kind of problematic at the same time. Anyway, to win this, babe, you'll have to get the hottest, most luxurious sports car ever made. Chrome wheels, shiny paint job, leather interior, a stereo they can hear in the next county, and a motor that'll move you like a rocket. Too bad, cars like that don't come for free. You've decided to put in some overtime, and we've given you a series of 160 warehouse rooms that are a mover's nightmare. More boxes than you can possibly believe to be moved to specific locations in each warehouse. But the trick is, certain boxes have to be moved first so all of them will fit. It'll be fun, exciting, challenging, or it could drive you up the wall. Just think, maintain your cool, move each box to its right place in the warehouse, and the brand new car and the girl will be yours. But fail to move the boxes and you'll be stuck with the same old car and a lot of lonely nights at the drive-in movies. Now your time card has been punched. Get to work. So, is it all American box art? Yeah, I would say it is. Yes. American capitalism and cars. Let's see. Let's get the game started. Whoops. There we go. So yeah, with all that intro, I know you asked this way earlier, iDoc, but I've actually never played Sokoban. I've played The Adventure of Lolo growing up, so that has some similarity. Money Power Woman, the Tony Montana method. Yeah, that ended really well for him. It's so funny because Scarface is a movie that everyone's like, this is so badass. We all want to be like Tony Montana. Did you forget the scene at the end where he's like, dies just hopped up on coke and, you know, just fighting his authorities. But yeah, as you can see, the original Thinking Rabbit at the bottom. So like, it's really cool that they got an interview with the creator of Sokoban. And let's see. First you get the boxes, then you get the money, then you get the power, then you get the... God. So yeah, this game does have a password function. It also has like a restart, and you can also trace your steps, but unfortunately you can't deviate from the steps that you traced if you know where you made your mistake. But anyway, you know, I don't know if I will be getting through all 160 levels. I'll kind of do like a temperature check of where I am like a few hours in, and then like I can adjust the goal from there. If it gets really like really long and tedious, then what I might do is just skip to like the final 10 levels or so, do those, and then call it done. Because like I have a feeling all those levels in the middle are not going to be much different, except, you know, easier than the levels in the end and harder than the levels in the beginning. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, and go. Also, I'm down with Sokoban tips, although... Alright. I was already starting off well, trying to push a box into a wall. These hot cutscenes. I wonder if that was made just for the American version, or if that's also in the Japanese version, because Sokoban legitimately just translates to, like, warehouse worker, warehouse. And so, yeah, I just want to push that there, push that here. But yeah, like any sort of like base. I know the basic concepts. Like, you know, if two boxes are together, if a box is against a wall, then you can't like push it anymore. And sometimes you'll have to like push a box further in, you know, so that you can like get the other boxes like in location. Yeah, box gaming, exactly. Do all 50. It'll only take about 50 hours. 160 will only take about 50 hours. Yeah. Because, like, okay, how does this one work? Well, I have to do this. And have to do that because if I push that down, and yeah, that's just trapped. So, gotta do that, I think. Okay. So you can go back, but only one. Okay, you can only undo one move. That's actually pretty nice, though. I just want to think. Yeah, that. Okay, so I need to restart once again. It's an unmovable box. Oh, it's not an unmovable box. I think I screwed up though. Yeah, I screwed up. I know I solved this the last time. It was like... I think I did something wrong. You cannot pull, you can undo one move. Okay. Oh, you can't. Oh, that's so nice. Wait, how do I... Okay. How do you cancel trace mode? Okay, I have to figure that out, but let's just redo this because I apparently am failing at stage 3. This is not a good sign. What do I want to do? Let's just try this. Okay, yeah, that just traps me. Okay, so I was very much right about that. So I want to do that, which means if I'm here, then I want to push this down because otherwise I'm trapped, right? And then... do I want to push that? Well, I have to push something. Pretty sure that's my only option to push. Chat, we want all the eternal season. 40 hours Sokoban, let's go. Yeah, you cannot pull in this game. You can undo one move. Like, you see? Like, see, I can undo this one move. But I can't, but like, I'm pressing the A button more and I can't do anymore. So, I think I want to push this down. Okay, yeah, I got it. Okay, cool. I was overthinking it. You might get 40 hours. I don't know much about Phantasy Star 2. I'm actually pretty slow at RPGs. Oh, geez. I remember I managed to solve this one, maybe. Okay, so obviously I don't want to block that little bit on the right side. And I don't want to push that up, so I have to push this right. I push this right again. Ooh, this is tricky. I think I already screwed myself. Yeah. I already screwed myself. Oh, this is going to take a while. I just create steps pointlessly. The manual says there's 160 of them. I don't think I'm going to end up doing 160. And some of the stages have like 20 boxes, I think. Yeah. Exactly. Reset. All right, so obviously I have to move that right, and that means I have to move that right again. So that part I'm pretty sure I have correct. But then it's like, what do I do? I obviously want to push that box down from the top. Okay, I want to push this down to the bottom, but which part of the bottom? Left or right? I'll just do right. Okay, so... Okay, I think... I have it. Do I want to push this? What? I can think about that later. Oh, I want to put... Yeah, I actually want to push that way. Oh, no, don't push it up. Don't push it up. I don't want to screw myself over. I don't think so. That's the only... I restarted that one time just because I took some steps without doing anything. Okay, I can't push it right. That much I know. If I push it right, I'll just trap myself. So I have to push this to the bottom. And like that. Oh, wait. No, I screwed myself. Okay. I don't want to push that to the bottom. Yeah, okay. I think I got it. Yeah, I don't... if there's really 160 levels of this, I don't think I'm going to go through with them all, just to be honest. Yeah, the lore part of this game, iDoc summed it up correctly. Oh, no, the game can zoom out. So they're... Oh, okay. Okay. So that box is on a spot. I probably need to move it at some point. Like this. Okay. And... Ooh, okay. But now... Okay, God, this is so complicated. Because I need to, like... do this to make sure that route is open. Actually, what I might want to do is just make sure nothing's blocked right now. Yeah, because once I push it in, I'll be blocking off another part of it. Oh, okay. So how do I do this without blocking myself off? So if I hit that, if I push that one in, that's still blocking me off. Lower right. Yeah, you're right. Lower right is the key because there's like more space to maneuver around there. Yeah, so I definitely don't want to... Okay. I either want to push the lower right one first or last. And, oh, I think I get how this works. I'm just going to have to do it without really planning ahead because I can't visualize it in my mind right now. I'm not good enough at Sokoban to really, like, visualize this stuff. But okay, yeah, I think I got this. Oh, I thank you for the hint. I appreciate that. This is a game where I really don't mind, like... I don't want the puzzles solved for me, but... Unless I, like, specifically ask, but, like, hints like that are, like... definitely good. Oh, this is a very lengthy game. Yeah, I didn't want to So, like, there's a guy who already completed, like, all the Genesis games called Sharpie in his Genesis quest, and I specifically didn't look at this game because I knew that the amount of hours he took would really depress me. And yeah, Spike, they're already real thinkers. Okay, so I think I have to push this out of the way. I obviously can't push that one down. Pushing that one down is just a trap. Alright. I can't push this to the left. Because if I do that, I can't push it to the right. Pushing to... Oh, actually, can I push it to the left? Actually... No, I can't push it to the left because I need to push those boxes down. Let's just do this for now. Now, I think I want to push it here. I'm going to eventually want to push one to the right. Ooh, I might have actually screwed myself already. I need to figure out how to be able to push one to the right is the issue. I'm still alive. Okay. Yeah, because I push this one down, then I have to push it to the left. There's something I'm really missing. I can't push it up or else I'll screw myself. Just push the boxes on the top. Maybe I should have pushed that box to the right. No, but I couldn't have pushed that box to the right. I need to figure out how to push a box over to here. That's the big thing. And I just can't imagine it right now for some reason. Because pushing this box down, it doesn't put me in a fail state. As long as I can get one of these boxes down. Well... I want to push this to the left and push that up. Oh, this is hurting my brain so much already. I'm so bad at this. The funny thing is, like, I played a bunch of Adventures of Lolo as a kid, but that's so much different and has way more spice than this, so to speak. Also, my dad was the one who beat it as a kid, although I ended up beating it as an adult, too. It was like one of the few games my dad played when I was a kid. And we're all very happy. Like, we kind of cheered him on when he beat the game. Okay, I should probably just do something and just fail. And maybe I'll fail at this point, but at least I tried something. Can't push that up because that'll put me in a fail state. And I push that down. Right. So I'm gonna push this up. I can't push this up. Can't push that up. I can't push that to the right though. Let's... Oh, I think... I might... Okay. Oh my god. I just way overcomplicated it. Jeez. I knew there was something to do with that open space, but... Oh my god, no... Are you joking, iDoc? No. I'm not doing 9 hours of this. I'll tell you that much. Okay, I cannot push this down. So what are my possible moves? Pushing that down is a no-no, because that's a fail state. Pushing this to the right is left. It's technically not a fail state. Or I can push this down, which is a fail state, because then I can't move this box. So I think my move is to move this that way. And my only real move is to move this in the corner here. Okay, so the big trick is I need to get a box in here somehow. I can wait in this box. Oh my god, this game hurts my brain so much. Oh, I think I trapped myself. Yeah, if I push any of these boxes, then it becomes an unwinnable state, I think. Yeah, it's yep. Okay, cool. Oh. It skips Georgia. Oh my god. I think the ultimate problem with this game is that this is the game that was revolutionary back in 1982 and 1983 when like line vector graphics and like not even being animated was like a thing in games, and a lot of games were text only, and they really didn't do much of anything to update it. Okay. Right, I can't push that down. If I push that to the right, then I'll just create. That doesn't. I mean, push this to the left. That doesn't create anything beneficial. If I push this down, yeah, that just creates a no-win scenario. So I'm pretty sure I have to push this to the left. And I think I have to push this in the corner. Like, I don't think there's any trickery I can do around this one. I think I pushed this one square to the right. I'm in a no-win. Actually, I might have just put myself in a no-win state just pushing this up. Yeah, I think so too, Rufus. Jeez, okay. If I push that box down, I kind of trap myself inside, and that's not good. Oh, I think I know how this works. Yeah, I got it. Yeah, you're... Oh, Marina! Okay, password time. Marina with 2 exclamation points. I don't know. Warlord. No, I don't like this already. No, wait. What? I'm in stage 2, room 11. I'm just getting a boat. God damn it. Oh my god, this just doesn't look fun. Oh, it's funny because like a game like this would be considered revolutionary in the 1980s, and like people, and rightly so, bitch about box pushing puzzles in video games all the time. Although they're different from this, but you know, this is just reminding me of those box pushing puzzles in other video games. This looks more intimidating than it. Yeah, it probably is. Okay. It's pretty obvious that there's two avenues to go through. There's that one little square in the middle that where I can approach the, I guess, the landing point or the goal point from the left, and where I can, and that one point where I can approach it from below. Um, the question is, what's the best first move here? Would that actually? That's not a bad idea. Do this. Do that. And then I think I want to just shove them in the corner. Okay, that's a good start. That's a good start. And then... do I want to push... the question is, like, what order do I want to push these in? Do I just want to push them all against the right wall? Do I want to, like, fill some of the corners first? I don't know, like, proper Sokoban technique. Yeah, that's the issue. I have to put them in an extremely specific order. I have no clue what that order is. What I do know is that if I do fill up the right wall first, I can't fill up this wall afterward, or else I'll have like no space to maneuver and like push boxes to the left. Base the box, maintain your ability to move through the upper right room. Right. Yeah. So I feel like if I push it in the upper left corner, that's fine, because it seems like having like a 3x3 space is really important, or at least like a 2x3 space. Once you've got a few out of the way, you'll be able to maneuver the boxes to any entrance. Should I go up or left, or should I go to the right? I think I'll just stick it in this right corner. I don't know if that's wrong. Do I want to push that out of the way so I can start pushing those things up? Yeah, that won't screw me, I think. Okay. I feel like I'm inevitably going to screw something up. I'll put that in the left, bottom left corner. I think that's where I want to put it. Yeah, the issue isn't getting all the boxes into this room. The issue is like how to maneuver around the room, really. think I've got this. I hope so, because I don't want to redo it. Okay, so... Obviously, I don't want to keep this here. Yeah, the last two, obviously, I want to be here and there. And I want 2 for here, because I can just push, yeah, push that straight. So what I think I want to do... I think it's important that I get one of these filled. One of these filled. And then I think... And I think that gives me the path that I can just push these up there or push these down there. I think I have this. Yeah, I think I have this. Your dude moves in such a funny way. Yeah, I should be fine. Yeah, because I can push this up here. There. Let's just kind of set this up. Okay, yeah, I'm fine. Oh, I was just so afraid of, like, screwing this one up. Fortunately, I thought through it correctly. Oh. Thank God. This looks way easier. What? You are not playing the last 10 rooms of this? This is not a hater save. Oh, is there something like 50 boxes in the last 10 rooms? Okay, I can't push it like that. Okay, I think the trick is I need to shove this into one of the corners. Which one? Yeah, let's just do that. Oh, no. That messed... No, I wanted to push in the right corner. Because there's more room to maneuver into the left corner. Yeah, and I can push that down. And then... Okay, the tricky part is this area right here. Oh, I'm pushing them all in the same direction. Okay, so how do I want to handle this? Okay, I actually need to fill the right. I need to fill the right. Wait. Oh, I might have screwed myself. I think I screwed myself. Yeah, I screwed myself. I kind of have the right idea, though. Okay, so... I didn't want to push that down, or at least down immediately. It's really that top left that, like, I'm having trouble wrapping my head around. I see, okay. No, I didn't think this through well enough, because if I do that... Yeah. Yeah, I screwed myself. Oh my god, this is a video game. There's something I'm like really missing here. I will need the luck. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Thankfully there is a one-step undo button. I wish you could just undo all the moves you wanted. Like, there's no reason not to let you do that. Oh, God. There's just something I just, like, really don't understand about these games. I mean, this is my first Sokoban game, so I shouldn't be so hard on myself. It's just like... What do I do? They're supposed to be challenging, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I can't push this down. I have not done anything wrong yet. Except maybe with where I've put my final blocks, but like... Yeah, okay, so... I've opened the space up completely. I can push this one up. I do not want to push it down, because I push it down, then it just gets stuck. I just get stuck, because I could... Because to have space here, the box has to go there, and then like... I can't push it up. Now what I can do... is push this box to the right to open that up. No, I can't, but I can't push that box all the way down or else I screw myself just like with that other box. There's something I'm so missing here. Okay, undo. Oh, yeah, you're right. Because I can loop all the way. Oh my god, this game's so tedious. Okay. Yeah. I think I want to push it to the top right. To the middle. And then... just push this down here. Oh, this is really just... I don't know how to say it other than this is like the white rice of puzzle games. The presentation does not help. Like, I don't think this game is bad per se. But I don't know, like, when it comes to, like, I don't know, like, I guess basic puzzle games, I enjoy Picross because you make a picture with it. And I don't even know if I'm the best at Picross, but I enjoy playing, like, the Switch Picross and stuff like that. TDS is, like, 80% of... Only 80%? Oh. Gunbarley Gorby instead. Yes, I do. The one time I wish I was playing a Game Gear game instead. Okay. This one might be complicated, but at least it's short and complicated. So I'm just gonna... obviously, I don't want to push boxes to the bottom. So I have two choices. I can either push this box, or I can push this box. I think what I want to do is push this box. And then I want to push this one. It's pretty obvious I'm not going to push that one down. Okay, I think I got it, actually. No, I don't got it. Because I pushed that one down. Okay, that's the tricky part. So I can... If I push that one down, am I screwed? Because then I push that one over there. The problem is access. I'm on the right path. Okay. Oh, I got... Yeah, you're right. I got it. Oh, don't... Okay, thank God there's an undo button. Oh my God, my head is like already hurting, and I'm not far in this game. Okay, this is interesting. Alright, so obviously I cannot push this up. So I have to push this left, I think. I think I... Oh, this is... Okay. There is a choke point, is the issue. You say it's easy peasy, but all of these puzzles are just shredding my brain. I don't think I screwed myself, but I just want to... You're going to see this from me a lot. Yeah, I mean, puzzle games are definitely like... There's a learning curve, and you either really get them or you really bounce off them. Like, for example, I've played Kirby's Avalanche before, and while I'm no expert at it, I do know the basics of chains, and I'd probably like to learn, like, a bit more intermediate chaining stuff, too. And so, like, I do think I'd be pretty well equipped for Dr. Robotnik's Mean Bean Machine, because both games are just Puyo Puyo 1. Like, I can see how to do these, and I was like ass blasted. Okay. The big thing is, I just don't want to screw myself and get choke pointed here and be unable to get around to the other side. So, how do I prevent that? I just like the 4 thing using that. You use a choke point to my advantage. What? Wait, don't push that up. I don't know if... I think I screwed myself there. I don't know if I did. My brain shut off like 10 rooms ago. I think mine did too, Tapioca. For all I know, my brain has turned into Tapioca. I think I can guarantee this. I'm going to give it a good faith try, but it is extremely unlikely I am going to beat this game. Or at least beat this game in the sense of like going through all 160 levels. $80 would bust. Block the choke point. Okay. I think I'm starting to get this. I think what I want to do is push this here. I push this here. Push that there. Push that there. Yeah, okay, got it. Oh my god. I like doing some of those like brain teaser puzzles like in math class where you have to do like so-and-so is third in the line, but you know, they're second to this person and blah, 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 blah. Like logic inference puzzles like that. I like those. You do love this game. Isn't starting off with freebies. Well, if it's not starting with freebies, this means this final stage is going to be just so hard. And even the easy ones are hard for me. Okay, so... let's try this. don't know if this is correct, but this seems like a short one. Okay. I might have screwed myself. Yeah, I screwed myself. We're going to push this here. Push that there. Push. Okay. I think... No, because if I push that up, I'm screwed. Wait, no, wait. I'm not screwed. I think I have this. Yes, I have this. Oh, my brain is hurting so bad. Oh, my brain hurts so bad from doing this. Do I want to push that gray block up? Obviously, something needs to be there eventually, but I feel like keeping it there is might actually going to be a progress blocker. Yeah, because I think I do want to push this up because I can't push anything up through that. Like, I don't want to push it up like that, because if I do that, then, like, it'll get stuck in the corner. Start over, but... let's just try this for now. Actually, no, that was bad. That was actually bad, I think. I think the first thing I want to do is possibly do this. Yes. Oh, this game gives me such a headache. How do I get back around? Can I get back around? There's probably a way to get back around that I'm not seeing. Okay. I'm not screwed, am I? I think I need an extra step at the start. Okay. Oh my god. It is a Sokoban. Maybe I need to give this another day or something, but I don't think Sokoban is the game for me. And I don't think it's just that, like, I'm not very good at it or I'm a beginner. It's just like, I just don't think I enjoy it that much. I mean, I'm not even 10% of the way through the game, and the stages are only going to get longer, most likely. Oh. Okay. It's pretty obvious. I want to push that box, that's the top box, to the right and down. But before I do that, if I push that up, then I'm screwed, I think. Oh, but what I could do is this. Kind of open up a path for myself. Except I actually trapped myself. Oh, no, 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 I didn't trap myself. And then I think I want to push this up. Okay. I don't think there's this step limit. Bro, this is going to be on Wario's Woods in a few weeks. I'm not going to lie, Spike. I played that game for like a couple minutes, and I was like, I don't get this at all. Yeah, I don't think there's a step limit. Okay. I don't think I'm screwed. The question is, what do I do? Okay, so I can push that 2 steps to the left, and then I can push to the right again. Let's try that. So I do this. Okay. Yeah, so I can push this all the way to the left. Oh my god, Sokoban's so tedious. Okay, but I think I oh no, wait. Do I have it? Yes, I have it. Yes, I have it. I don't even have a backseat game like that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure if you backseated Wario's Woods, you would be behind by like 5 or 10 seconds, and Spike would just fail anyway. Like, this game you can backseat, because, like, there's, like, it's essentially turn-based. Ugh. Fuck me. So what was interesting is that it was stage 1, room 8, and then went to stage 2, room 11. Which is kind of interesting. I'm just going to do once again, because why not? Okay. What are my moves? Okay, I could push the right box to the left, which would be very stupid, and I'm pretty sure it would screw me over. Actually, would it screw me over? Okay. I can move this box up, but I can only do it 1, and I don't think that's very productive. I can push this one down and trap myself. I think that might be my best move, actually. Yeah, I'm just gonna try some dumb stuff and just see what happens. I'm pretty sure this screws me over, like, almost assuredly, yeah. Because the only way I could push it up is by pushing this to the right, and there's that box blocking there. And there's no way, yeah, this kind of, like, corner pattern that I have, there's no way to get inside that blank space in between those 2 boxes, so it definitely screwed me over. Oh, I get what you mean, Rufus. How do I do that? I don't think that's how you do it. In fact, I created the same situation as last time, just in a different spot. Okay, is there a first move that I'm missing? You can push this down, or you can push it up. Actually, pushing it up might be the play. Pushing this left. Yeah, that's correct. Top right box, like this box. Okay. Well, I can't push that box down or else I'll just screw myself. I do still think I'm in a winnable state. Yeah, I don't want to push this box down yet because this box on the left needs to be moved. I mean, the box on the right needs to be moved. Blah, blah, blah. Directions are hard. Because, like, yeah, like, that screws me. Pretty... Yeah, so... No, because I think if I did that, then yeah, I'd have... You're right, I want to push the box down, but I can't push it down right now because I'll trap... Because then I'll end up trapping... the top... Like the box right next to here. And then the box right next to it because this box right below me will be pushed down. So I can't push it down yet. Oh, my brain hurts. My brain so hurts. And I cannot push... I have to push this block up. If I push it down, it can't be moved. Oh my god. This should be so simple. And yet it's not. Oh, I just know there's going to be some tedious traveling solution to this shit. Oh. I should push that center block up one. Okay, that makes sense. Yeah. I think that's the only way forward. That makes sense, but I can't push that block to the right of it down. At least not yet. And I can't just push that block away to the right. I'm going to push that block up. Then I'll end up blocking that spot that I want to get into to push this block right above me down into where I am right now. Am I like super missing something? Just shit. You can push the block on the right after. You mean this one to the right of me? But how? If I push both of them down, aren't they both going to be trapped? Like if I push the block down here. That box left. No. You mean this box? Wait, push this box to my left, to the left. Twice? Won't that screw me over? Because I am really missing something here. So I push this another time. 1, 2? I don't see how this helps me. I just feel really trapped. Because, like, I don't want to push this up. Because that'll put me in an unwinnable state. Oh. In fact, I feel like I put myself in an unwinnable state. Okay, obviously I cannot push this one down, or else that'll put me in state. What if I push down instead of up? I can push the top right down. Oh, I think I see what you mean. So, like, this. And then I push this to the left? Yeah, okay. Yeah, so I push this to the left, and then I think I want to push this up. So then I can push that box just right next to it to the left. Yeah, so I'm going to push this one all the way to the up. Oh, I think I get it now. Yeah, okay. Okay, I get it now. Oh my god, I'm just like... I don't want to say... I'm not too stupid for this game, per se. I just don't have enough experience in it, and, like... It's not something that's really grabbing my interest. And, you know, I knew this game was going to be dependent on, like, how much do I like Sokoban? And the answer is... it's okay, I guess. I'm not really having fun, though. That's the funny thing. There are puzzle games that I do like. Like, I'm kind of looking forward to Columns next season, even if I'm not good at it. Yeah, this is a game that I'm definitely not going to complete. Like, I might hop around a bit and stuff like that, experience a bit, but this is definitely going to be a tourism. I feel like Columns is going to take a bit of a learning curve for me. I might want to watch a video about it first or something like that, but, like, I feel like I'm at least going to enjoy it more than this. Because, like, I like those types of puzzle games. Like, one of my favorite puzzle games, even though I would be what you called intermediate at best, especially since I'm rusty at it, is Tetris Attack or Panel de Pon or Pokemon Puzzle League. But, like, that's way different than this. That's, like, a very much more active. And, like, you gotta be fast in that game. Exactly. Like, that's the thing. This is the white rice of puzzles. I don't know any other way to describe it. Okay, I can't push that up. So, since I can't push this up, no, I don't want to push that up. Wait, do I want to push? No, because that would screw me over. But if I push this to the right, doesn't that also screw me over? Again, there's something I'm just not seeing it. Left down, and right top. What? Okay. Down, right. Okay. Top left down. Wait, like top left down. Okay, if it's top left down, that means I push this to the right, I assume. And I assume I push this to the right too. And I assume I want to push this here. Oh. Yeah, I am just not a Sokoban person. I knew that my rating of this game would be like, do I like Sokoban? And so far, I am not liking Sokoban. It is the Wonder Bread, or the white rice, of puzzle games to me right now. I think I get this one at least, though. Okay, so... yeah, I think I'm fine. Push this up here. Push that up there. Push that up here. Push that up there. TDM, oh blah. Man, this guy is really working overtime for that car. Malibu. But yeah, this is a game that I don't mind being backseated on, because Jesus. I mean, you could be using a forklift. Yeah, a forklift might actually let me pull the boxes. Oh, I hate this already. I hate this already. Okay, well, obviously I have to push this to the left. Push this to the left again. And it's either push this to the left again or push that down. And I think it's push this down. Oh, this sucks so bad. It's pretty obvious I want this in the corner. Preview the horn and quit. Yeah. I am doing well. I don't feel like I'm doing well. I know these stages are going to get ungodly long. Are they still afraid of PMC's Discord? Are you still not in my Discord, iDoc? Not gonna lie, kind of enjoy playing Alex Kidd more than this, because at least that game was stupid and made me laugh. Oh, okay. You don't. Yeah. True. You don't want to spoil. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Like Alex Kidd is bad, but it's like kind of funny and interesting how bad it is. All right, so I think I did the right thing there. Question. Okay, I can't push those down. That's out of the question. Can I push this left? No, that doesn't open up options. Can I push this left? I don't think so. Maybe it... okay. Do I want to push this left? You know, it was a good puzzle game. Not for the Genesis, but just for in general. That I think a lot of people overlooked, and probably a bunch of you don't know. It's called Mole Mania for the Game Boy. I played that one as a kid. Really loved that game. I think I even 100%ed it, which is like how you get the best ending. I don't know if I'd like it as much now these days, but it's definitely a very good puzzle game, and it's actually a first-party Nintendo game, if I'm not mistaken. Uh... Pushing the top one left clearly doesn't help. I think it's the second one from the top they push two left. I think so too. But then what do I do here? Okay. My choices are... Okay, don't want to push that one right and down. I can push this out of the way for now, though I don't know if that helps. Let's keep this here for now. Do I want to... Oh, I think I get it. Yeah, no. Oh, I can't push that one there. But what I can do is now push this one over here. Okay, I don't think I've screwed myself in any way. Okay. And then... Yeah, I think I'm fine still. I can just push this one now. I might as well push this one up now. Okay, I think I got this. Yeah. Yeah, I think as long as I don't do anything egregious, I'm good. Oh, this is a video game. This is a video game. Again, I do think at the very least I'm going to confine this to one stream. Because, like, trying to beat this game, even if I was really determined to do 160 levels, that would easily be multiple streams. And honestly, I think we'd all get a little bored. Like, I'm just being real with you all. I think we'd all get at least a little bored, if not very bored. I'm already a little bored. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm playing this and already a little bored. That being said, this is still better than Metal Morph. Oh man, I feel so sorry for Spike playing that. Hooray! Okay, so what's my first move? It's either push to the left or push down. I think it's push to the left, because push down is a guaranteed unwinnable situation. Because, yeah, because... So I want to push left. How far left? Yeah, I have to push at least that far left. I think I want to get this first. Okay. I have a few choices here. I see. Kind of. Okay, so this is a corridor I can't push anything through, really. Like, because I'll just get trapped in the corners here. You're so right, Butters. But yeah, while I think, like, good faith attempts should be made in most games, like, this is a game where it's just, like... Is it really worth going through all 160? And the answer is not really. Okay, so I know I haven't screwed myself yet. The question is, what do I want my next move to be? Does that even do anything? I don't think that effectively did anything. Sending straight to hell, War Grimes. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know how you get to the left column either. Yeah, it's a card, baby. I don't know. He's an incel. I don't think he really deserves that, to be honest. If he's that possessive of women. Okay, so the moves are viable moves are. Yeah, that left column I have no idea how to access is the issue. Because every move I can think of just screws me. Because like to get to that top left one, I would have to push this one all the way to the left so I can push that one down, and then that just traps it in the corner. Obviously can't do that because then, that's just making me even more blocked, if anything. Am I sure I started correctly? I don't know if I started correctly, actually. Okay, so obviously I can't push this down. Yeah, because I push this down. Like, I'm not opening up anything there. I open up something. Oh, you know what? You got a point. You got a point. Okay, I see. Now what do I do? How much Soko have we bond? Not much. Top left down 6 safely. What? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, you're right. Okay. Now the center one down. Uh-oh, okay. I'll just restart. 1, 2. Okay. This to the right. This, ugh. Yeah, you think you still could have finished in that position? Yeah, I think so too, but I don't know. Okay, so anyway, we do this. We do that. Sleepier and sloppier. Okay. Dang, you go to bed early. Unless you're in Europe, then you go to bed pretty late. Okay, ideally I want to push this one up. If you want tips, I see some pathing. Okay. So the only real move that I see is push this there. And then... No, I don't want to do that yet. Okay. Fair enough, iDoc. Don't push this up. Yeah, let's just push it up there. And then I can push this here. I think I'm in a pretty completable position at this point. Yeah, I want to leave these two open so because I can just shove those in. Okay, after just nudge that. No, wait. Oh, I might have screwed myself. I might have screwed myself. Did I screw myself? Okay, I'm fine. Okay. What do I do then? Do I push this to the left more? You can just push it back by going... Oh, you're right. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so I can... Yeah, there's two ways to do this. Let's do this that way. Okay, so how do I... Obviously, I don't want to push to the right. I assume I push this... Oh, I think I know how this works. Yeah, okay, I get it. And then go all the way around just to push this one step to the right. I don't know if I'm, like, bad or just a beginner at this. I can't tell. I'm already tired of this game. Like, I just... Okay, I can either push this like that, and I'm pretty sure that screws me. Yep, that thoroughly screws me. Or I can push this like that, which also screws me. Wait, what? Wait. Yeah, I have the two moves. Oh, no, but I can also push this up. Right. Got it. Oh, yeah, Sokoban is incredibly not vibing with me. It is bouncing off me hard. I also think this presentation does not help at all. Okay, well, obviously I have to put... I mean, if I'm going to access this area, I have to push this up one. I don't know if that screws me or not. But I know pushing this to the right is just guaranteed in that corner, and then pushing... Yeah, it's right here. So then pushing this to the right immediately is also not good. What do I do? Oh, my brain is absolutely melting. Have I screwed myself? Like, obviously I want to push blocks down here, and then, like... Yeah, because I have to funnel them through here, and they have to go through here. And then I have to go all the way around like this, and then... Oh my god, this is so tedious. This is so tedious. Yeah, no, I don't think I'm screwed. The problem is I'm not imagining, like, what the route is. Yeah, that makes sense, Rufus, because I want to clear out to just, like, push blocks like this. I know I can just fail at this, but I don't know, this just doesn't seem like a fun game to fail at. Oh, it doesn't help that the graphics are so plain, and it's just the one song that's like, what, a 10-second loop? The second from the left in the top row, one up. That makes sense. I figure I want to push something like that. But now what do I do? Because I can't really push this one away. At least not yet. Oh, my brain is so... Okay, I think I see something. Ooh, but no, but I can't do that yet. But I think I can do. Yeah, I see what you mean, Rufus. I know I need to keep this outer corridor pretty open. This seems okay. I think I can shove this over one. And I can maybe shove this right, the bottom right one up. Right, that makes sense. Does that work? Oh, yes. Okay, we have a path. Yeah, well, I know a lot of people gave this game an average rating, but I'm going to tell you something. This does not click with me at all. I'm not. Okay. The other thing is, how do I... Okay. I need to think about... Obviously, I want the last two to be this row that I'm on. Yeah, I mean, I can just push this to the top. That's fine. I don't think I've screwed myself anyway. So, like, let's say I'm pushing the next one. I'm going do. Pushing this, and then go around. Push this up. Like, let's say I got 3 here. If I push this all the way to the right, like this, and the block's here, then I just push this up there. Okay, so I think what I want to do is fill these 3. And then start to fill these 3. Also, I have no idea what to do this block, but I'll figure that out later. Just one at a time. It's really fucking tedious. So do you like Sokoban spoon? Did I fuck up? Okay, I don't think I properly planned this through. I don't think I had the right idea. No. I know I'm still good. Okay. What I do here is really important because I think I need to keep this loop open so I can push stuff like this and go like doopa-doopa-doo. Push it up. Okay, so let's say I had a bunch here, and I pushed that. No. Okay, there's something I'm really missing. I really don't want to screw myself on this one. And I don't think I've done that yet. It's unimportant. Okay. But wait. Okay, so if I can... Okay, but here's the thing. If I block this, then like when I push something here, then I'm stuck here. Like I can't go through here. So then how do I then go around to push this up? Why would there be a tool-assisted speedrun of this game? This is like the one game I could see the real-time speedrun matching the tool-assisted speedrun, because it's all like grid-based movement. Is there something I'm like super missing here? Okay, whatever. I have kind of an idea at least. Okay, so yeah, push this down. Okay. So if I push this here, then I can't. Did I just screw myself? Is there something I'm missing? I think I screwed myself. And I think that upper loop is pretty important, actually. Maybe you were supposed to tuck one into that chamber. Which chamber? This chamber? Yeah, I think I screwed myself. Okay. Go here, go there, go there. And go there. Right. Push this one over. Okay. So I at least have the setup down. And I think it's safe to say that I do want to put some on the top. Why is even putting these in place so fucking annoying? Oh, no. Do, do, boo, do, do. Oh, I pushed the wrong one. Whatever. At least I have to undo. Okay. So I think I still want to... What do you mean I tuck one into that? Oh, I see what you mean. Like... This? I don't think so, though. Oh... Oh my god, I know I've been saying it before, but can't say I'm a fan of this. Okay. Let's finish this room and then, like, I need to figure out something for this game, because I think we're going to be done with this game pretty soon. Like, we get this game. This is the entire game, except it's going to get more and more dots and more boxes. There's 160 floors or rooms. 160. Yes. I am not going to do all of those. Yeah, exactly. Everyone's like, no, I don't want to watch all that box pushing. Please, no. Or at least that's me. I don't know about you all. Like, I get enough from modern games. I think they're being clever. Well, I'm on room 23, so you do the math. Edge of my seat. Exactly. Oh my god. You mean Mr. Bones' mild ride? Nope. Yeah, no, I thought it was gonna be like I got to up to stage 1, room 8, and then the game punted me to room 11 in stage 2, and then it like punted me to room 22 in stage 3. Show the game's final run. I want to try to solve this at least, and then I'll do that IDOC. I think the best plan of attack is to solve this room, and then give me the password to go to those stages just so I can, like, be traumatized. Because honestly, I get it. Y'all get it. This is not something where it's like, yes, I beat all 160 levels. It's more like, Pyrrhic victory. I beat all 160 levels. Okay. I still have to figure this shit out. I think I put that there. I think you're right, Rufus. Maybe about putting the block up there. You gave this game 90 minutes more than I would have. Thanks, Pancakes. Yeah, I mean, again, this is... I want to put a good faith effort in beating this game, but this game is not good faith in how many puzzles it has. I mean, yeah, technically it's a bunch of Sokoban puzzles, but, like, dear God, it's gonna take fucking forever. Okay. My brain's kind of disintegrating. I should probably beat this for super. Hang on. I don't know, Butters. It sounds like the final stages are long. Okay, I have to figure this part out. Okay, so I put this there. Now I can't loop around. So I put this here? The big thing is figuring out how to fill this and then still being able to fill this. Because, like, filling this out is easy. Because as long as this isn't blocked, then I can just push this here. And then it's like boom, boom, boom. Super Hang On lives on. Honestly, I would rather be playing Super Hang On than this, if I'm being perfectly honest. Because, like, as dumb and bullshit as that game is, there's more going on in that game than there is this. I think you had to push the tucked box south. What do you... Okay, so what do you mean by the tucked box? Do you mean, like, this box right here? Okay, so if it was if the box is here and push down here, I'll go around and I think you're right. Oh god, I have to do this once more. Oh. Yeah. Sorry, I was just thinking about how you deal with this box to the left in the long run. Okay, let's start the tedium. This much I know. Filling up the corners is a good thing. Like, I'm pretty sure I want to fill up the 2 top corners there. Actually, do I? Oh, my head hurts. Yes, maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, so like... let's say tucked... So this piece is tucked here. I push this down here. How does this help me? Because it's really this loop that I need right here to be manipulating pieces. Alright, let's just tuck in the corner pieces. I think I know where I'm going to rank this game, and I'm just going to say this, it's going to be below average. That's all I'll reveal right now, because as you can probably tell from how much I am not liking this. Same here! I thought I'd like it better, because, like, I've played Adventures of Lolo as a kid, and I really like those games. Those games are very fun to me. But there's, like, more elements to it. And there's, like, the music, even though the music is, like, kind of repetitive, but it's, like, cheerful at least. And there's, like, mechanics and stuff. Bro, if Sharpie probably has at least, like, 10 hours in this game or something, like 8 or 10 hours in this game. And I'll guess Sharpie's rating because he probably likes it. He probably gave it like a 3 or something like that. Yeah, exactly, Golden. I am 2 off. Okay, that means he either gave it a 1 or he gave it a 5. And this is out of 5, by the way, people. Um, I can't believe I'm guessing this. Did he give it a 5? Did he actually give it a 5? I could... Did my game freeze? Oh no, wait. I think that's my... I think my wireless controller actually ran out of juice. Hold on. Where's the USB cord? USB cord, where are you? Oh, come on. I know I had you around here somewhere. Is that it? No. Oh, here it is. Is it charging? Okay, there. Now it's working. So which one is it, Nightglare? Is it a 1 or a 5? Okay, it's a 1. Okay, so he's actually in line with me. Mostly. What? Why am I... Oh, jeez. Okay. This cord is very finicky, but... Okay, now it's in. So... How many hours did it take him? It must have taken him at least like 8 or 10 hours. Exactly. Like, just a little bit of presentation would have gone a long way in a game like this. Well, this is 1 out of 5, Butters, and he has a 0.5. 56. Jesus Christ. I am not spending 50 fucking 6 hours on this game. Y'all want a week on Sokoban? Or 2 weeks with how much I stream a week? Oh my god. I will say this. He's more dedicated than me. I gotta give him credit. Shove it week. Shove it month. I would watch. Yeah, you need something to go to sleep to, right? Exactly. Good night, everyone. Exactly. That's exactly it. Oh my god. Okay, so... what do I do here is the question. Because I need to keep this loop open so I can fill these spots out. Because filling these spots is easy. Just push it all the way over here, then push it up. Honestly, I just want to beat this stage and see the final stages. But the fact that I have like 39 viewers and none of us can figure it out is not a good sign. Yeah, just please tell me, because like I know keeping the loop alive is important, or like some form of the loop alive. Let's do this. Just as a little test. Tuck which one? Like tuck it like this? Is that what you mean by tuck? Okay. Bro, this is a game I don't even mind backseating. I don't mind front seating on this game. Someone can play this game for me. Okay. I'm pushing this. Oh, did I push it too far? Did it? Did it? Did it? And move the next one into the third row of the right what? Push the tucked down to get there. You mean like here or one up? Up one. Oh, I think I'm starting to get it. Yeah, okay. I see what you're doing. Yeah, okay. You are smarter than me. And then I push this one down. Push this one up. And then, yeah, we can just keep this one around. Okay, well, there's only about 200 more steps to go. Okay, you were right about the tuck. The tuck, not just for drag queens. And okay, I'll figure that out later. That's just the one that you saw, yeah. And this is push this up, then push this down, take it around. Yay! Oh, jeez. Oh, this one's at least way shorter. Okay. GG. I could do more. This is... But... Okay, so, what's the password for the final area? Yes, I would like the password to the underworld. Let's all go through Dante's Inferno. Orange. Okay. Go select. Wait, what? Oh, that's only room 30. Why? Okay. These are probably complicated, but they don't look too bad so far. Oh, actually, some of these are actually way more evil than they look, because the boxes are in positions, but you're gonna have to shift them around. Oh, these actually look really painful. What? This one looks kind of doable? No. Go select. How does this work? I feel like I could at least do this one. Famous last words. Ooh, I think I already screwed myself. Yeah. Well... Alright, well, I just screwed myself, but... Okay. This one, in theory, should not take too long to fail at. I think what I want to do is push this one down. And then push this one here. Okay, so here's the tricky part. How do I do this without trapping myself? Oh, yeah, okay. Then that means, okay. I can't remember. Okay. I think I get it. Or do I? Wait. Can you push that top right one two to the right? This one? Or, oh, this one. Okay, I think you're onto something. I'm too stupid to see it. Okay. Whatever it is, I'm definitely going to want to push it to the right through and then push it back to the left and not the other way around because there's more space here, I think. Oh, I actually screwed myself because I'm so smart. Okay, what's your plan, Spoon? Ugh. Oh. Top left block to the right, to where you are standing right now. Was I standing here? I legitimately don't remember where I stood. Well, it's undoable anyway, so whatever. Alright, so like that? Okay, cool. So like that. Left block up one. Is it push this to the left? No, that doesn't make sense. Bottom right block all the way to the left. You mean this one? Okay. Now what do I do? I'm really not seeing your solution. Top mid block that's already on the dot goes left one. Okay. Top right block goes left into place on the dot. Are you sure about this? I don't see how this works. I'm pretty sure this traps me. Like this? Oh, this 100% traps me. Unless I'm missing something, this totally traps me. Like, how do I get out? Oh, do I push this to the right? Exactly. Okay, yeah, I figured. Yeah, here's the start, by the way. It is something sort of... I feel like whatever it is, the solution involves pushing a block through here, then pushing back to the left, and then getting these two right blocks, and then, like, pushing them. I start the same way, two on bottom. Yeah, the two on bottom I'm pretty confident about. Although maybe I don't want to push them there right away. Now push the top right one, two to the right. Okay. The top left one, two to the right. And the one that's left, on the left, up, right, down. Oh, and then do I push this one to the right? Okay, I think I'm starting to see what's going on here. Do I push this one back to the left? No, I don't. Why am I doing that? Now, top left back to its starting spot. So this one, I push left. Like... Wait, okay, I'm waiting. Well, I don't screw myself if I push this over here, because I can just push it back. Or, if I'm screwed, then I was already screwed before that move. Okay, top one to the right. Okay. Bottom left, two to the right. I think I'm starting to see it. So, and then this one goes down. Am I correct? And then to the right? Yeah, okay. I think I'm... Yeah, I get it now. Okay. You're a genius! Okay. Do I want to even try this? Oh god, this actually looks like pure hell. You know what? Yeah. I think I'm done with this game. I put in 2 hours. We know what it's like. The tool says the spearman took over 450 steps for this. No thanks. No thanks. GG, yeah. We goal. So does someone have a link to the ending on YouTube? Also, I'm gonna like turn this game off because. But yeah, I think that was enough shove it experience. I think this is a game that it's either really going to click with you or it's really going to bounce off of you hard. And for me, it was very much the latter. Oh yeah, Butters. Zoom was way more fun than this. Zoom was not bad. I gave it a 5, and like, I gave it above Space Harriers. That means I liked it a bit. Which is funny because the company that published this is from is in Minnesota, or was in Minnesota. But anyway, let me see if I can find the shove it ending on YouTube. Shove it. Oh, what? Same ending. Oh, I think I see it. I see a couple videos, and like, the one with the most views has like 1.1K views. Although one is like. Okay. Let's see. And let's get this summoned up. Okay. So. I can do this. Yeah, of course it's in 240p. So see in all its 215-year-old 240p glory. And I think I can safely turn this off. I'm very done with this game. What? Okay, maybe in the 80s people want to go to Florida, but I don't know about these days. Wait, is that the entire ending? That that's the entire ending. I mean, this tune's a little bit better than the warehouse tune. Oh my god. This was certainly a video game. Oh, I muted my desktop audio here. I have the desk. There. Here's the theme. Okay, there we go. And so we are super duper done with this game. So on July 30th, 2026. 2 hours, 52 minutes. I didn't. Okay, and our goal was we played at least 20 levels, like the original. So, and we single frame. So, how much did I like this game? I obviously did not like it very much. So here's the thing. I can see someone giving this a pretty decent rating. I don't think it's as bad as Super Thunderblade. No. But here's the thing. There was so little stimuli in this game. Like, I don't know what it was, but I was just even as I was and like look, obviously I'm pretty much a Sokoban beginner. I I could figure out some things, but I wasn't that great at it. It bounced off me, but like there's just a lack of stimuli in this game. So this might be my most controversial rating, but I'm giving this a 2. I just didn't like it at all. It so what are my thoughts in this game? This is Sokoban. It's such a plain and uninteresting presentation. Actually, no, I should rephrase this. If a puzzle game is going to be really long and have a lot of puzzle / stages, then the presentation is extremely important because one will be playing it for hours on end. This game is the most bland Wonder Bread white rice presentation. Yeah, I don't know why I kept playing so long either. I think I just maybe, I'd figure it out or something. But even as I was figuring out more of Sokoban, it was clear that I wasn't really clicking with me. The funny thing is, I think I would enjoy this more if I just went in a web browser and just started playing Sokoban with no presentation. And like, I'd watch a YouTube video on the side or like listen, to some music on Spotify or something like that. Like, but like, whoo. But yeah, Wonder Bread white rice presentation. Also, Sokoban, I think it's just not. Such a lack of stimulation that even as I was figuring out to solve some of the puzzles, I was still bored and annoyed. So I think it's just not my game. That being said, rather try it in a browser and watch some YouTube on the side or listen to a podcast or some music. Way better presentation. Do I have really much else to say about it? I don't know. It's just like, I don't want to shit in Sokoban too much because I'm sure there's some people who like it. It just this game bounced off. Okay, so I forgot to ask this about some of the games yesterday, like Zoom. I think most people agreed with my 5 on Zoom. Um, do people agree or disagree with my 2 for Shove It? You agree? Okay, cool. Agree. Yeah, I'm not kidding when it's just like it's just a lack of stimuli. Like I just don't think I've ever felt so unstimulated playing a game before. Butters, disagree. Okay, what do you think? Too high, too low? But it seems like there's not. I mean, that's. Yeah, I mean, that's 3 out of 4 agrees. Although I think Rendude agrees because he might have guessed this game was a 2. And it was correct. Oh. Why is it not wrapping? Format. There we go. You could have rated one. Yeah, but like here's the thing. There was nothing really offensive or unplayable about the game. Unlike Super Thunderblade, which is like, dear holy wow. Like when Zallard said it was Star Fox -64, and I said it's mode -7, that sums it up perfectly. You think it's more like a 3 or 4? I can see that. I think the problem is I don't like Sokoban. I just do not like Sokoban. I mean hard. And I don't think I like Sokoban. Honestly, yeah, cause like I'd rather play all these games over Shove It. 57 hours for Sharpie. I'm so glad I didn't go ahead with beating this. I'm pretty sure stage 160 alone would have taken me like another 1 or 2 hours. And it's like, nah. I mean, here's the thing. Is boring worse than bad? I mean, boring is pretty bad. And there's a certain level of boring where it just gets really bad. And this game hit that level of boring for me. But anyway, let's do fantasy. It's not worth dwelling on this game more. All right. There we go. And shove it. Warehouse game. Yeah, you don't see it on screen. Cool. I gave this game a 2. I think this might actually all but guarantee it for Ren Dude. Okay, I know for a fact Josh cannot beat him. Yeah, I think you won, Ren Dude. I think this clinches your victory. You were correct in guessing that I would not like this game. Honestly, going in, I was honestly expecting something closer to like a 4 or 5, that sort of range. I wasn't really expecting to like it. But like I was expecting to be like, okay, this is all right. I might play it more. But yeah, Ren Dude, let me just write it down the I'll just write it down somewhere for now and put a proper tab in the spreadsheet. But what game do you want me to play? He could demand 6 hours of shove it. I don't think he wants 6 hours of shove it. I could see him wanting 6 hours of hang on because at least that's like kind of entertaining. But what do you want, Ren dude? Well, I don't think shove it would be funny, but I do think super hang on would be funny. If you want to give me super hang on, have me try to beat the expert course, I'll do it. But yeah, I can see people disagreeing me in this one because it's like technically the game isn't that bad, but I just really bounced hard off of Sokoban. Oh, you'll think about it during the stream. All right, that's cool. Anyway, with our first season fantasy winner, Ren Dude, that means we. I have two choices. And the choices are Herzog's Vi, which I would have no chance of beating this time. And honestly, I think I'm a little too agitated by Shove It to play it. But I think what I can do is do a preview of Fantasy Season 2. Because we're on our last game of the season. I do think Herzog's Vi, first off, I have a feeling that I'm going to enjoy it more than this game, than Shove It. Second,